Jai Hind. So, as we all know that India has recently bought S-400 missiles from Russia. But as Russia, as USA has imposed restrictions on Russia under the Caatsa Act, um, we will discuss Caatsa Act in this video, but before that, let us see how S-400 is capable of vertical launching, and it stores long air missiles as well as surface to air missile capable of launching vertical launch. Range is 400 kilometer is the total range. So this is how it works. This is 3D model of it. Now, if you can see here, so, Caatsa, what is the full form of Caatsa Act? It is Countering America's Adversary Through Sanction Act. So, here as you can see, USA, so USA has imposed, you can see here USA's law that impose sanctions on Iran. This is Iran, and then North Korea and Russia. Here is Russia and North Korea. So, these were the nations wherein, let us see, where is North Korea here. So North Korea, Russia and our Iran were the part of the imposition of this law. So this law was imposed on Iran, North Korea and Russia, which was given, this law is by USA. So the basic aim of this act is to restrict these nations from trading, from the trade partnership. No trade partnership is the main aim. Stopping the other nation from partnership in the defense field, whether it be in the transaction of economic trade, development in any nation shouldn't be, partnership shouldn't take part of the trade, shouldn't be with these nations were the main aim of USA. On 26th of July 2017, this bill was passed regarding the enactment of Caatsa Act. A legislative amendment grant India relief from the Caatsa in exchange of S-400 missiles from Russia to counter China. Now, as we all know that India has bought S-400 from Russia, but USA clearly know that India is the only nation which can stop China from aggressing over our southern ocean, Indian Ocean, this Indian Ocean, to gain China, to stop China. India is the only nation, so India is being restricted. There is an exemption for Russia, for India under this act. So this also shows how our friendship with, how strong relationship we have with USA. So USA and India initiative, that is on ISET, that is Critical and Emerging Technologies, is a step to develop in AI and biotechnology, CS and semiconductors. So India is already part of USA. It's they are doing partnership, and there are multiple initiatives they are taking all together. ISET is one of the example, that is Critical and Emerging Technologies. So USA already imposed sanctions on Turkey for taking S. Here you can see Turkey was imposed. There was a restriction imposed on the Turkey from for taking S-400 from Russia. You can see here Turkey was imposed for taking S-400 from Russia. According to the Caatsa gave authority to the president of USA to impose sanction against any country involved in the sale and the transfer of military technologies to Iran, North Korea, and Russia. But as you all know, according to the NATO, Finland wanted to join NATO. Recently, it wanted to join, and in order for NATO to in order to allow any other nation to a new nation to join NATO, there is there is an agreement that should be signed by all NATO member, and Turkey being part of NATO, USA, Turkey imposed pressure on USA by stating that, here you can see USA here. So on America, Turkey put pressure that if USA doesn't remove Caatsa Act from the Turkey, it won't allow Finland to join NATO. And in response to this, Russia removed the Caatsa Act from Turkey. Previously, Turkey used to be part of the Caatsa Act also. for purchase of S400. Now, if I see one by one, the all the three nations that are restricted from trade partnership are Iran. So one by one, we'll see all the three nations. Iran. You can see Iran geographical location of Iran is here. So Iran's nuclear missile program, Iran's nuclear missile program, recent nuclear missile program, destabilizes the Middle East. As according to the USA, it destabilizes Middle East peace and made threat against Israel. You can see Israel and NATO also. So against the NATO and Israel's and US allies, all of these nations are US friends. So against these nations, Iran was imposing certain threats and was not helping in maintaining peace. So Iran was categorized under the Caatsa Act. Looking at Russia, Russia's Russia is, as you all know, Russia was curbing influence over all of these area. Annexation of Crimea in 2014 was the main aim of from where the NATO came into existence. Annexation of Crimea, cyber security and crude oil. Russia also takes exchange of cyber security in the cyber security areas and crude oil exchange project, financial institutions, corruptions, human right abuses. So these are some of the areas where Russia is not following the rules, and Russia being a communist nation, so USA doesn't support communism, and it um, looks democracy as the main idea for which the it encourages nations, other nations. And Russia is not a communist nation, and it deals with many uh, non-peaceful activities done by Russia. So allegations on the of the intervention of US polls on 2016 act also catalyzed for the Russia being part of Caatsa Act. In 2016 there was allegation that in the US poll there was intervention of Russia um, in US polls. Now, talking about the third nation, that is North Korea. North Korea, as all of us know, it has weapons of mass destruction, and always North Korea threats against the South Korea and USA. It completely always maintains a threat for the other nations, and it never seeks out peace. 30 to 40 warheads have been um, uh, the data has been made, and 6 to 7 missiles production per year is by now North Korea. So these many missiles are made by North Korea, and missile arsenal is also with North Korea. So these are some of the non-peaceful activities that North Korea do in order for USA to put North Korea into the Katsa Act. So India is exempted from the economic sanction under the Caatsa for purchasing S400 from Russia in 2018. USA stand in India in phase 4 of escalating the aggression from China. So as you all know, USA wants to maintain peace, and to tackle China, India is the only one. So to escalate the aggression between India and China, so USA led India to buy S400, and also there is an eco friendship that happens between India and USA these years. India can stop China, so we need S400, and USA is well aware of this fact. Indian Ocean also, how the China is imposing string of pearls. We have all known of this, and this can be done only if India has been given the right to uh, get all the defense activities. As we all know, we get most of our equipment, defense equipments, from Russia. So if Russia impose Katsa Act, then Indian defense will get weaker. India is a part of MTCR, which allows India to buy 300 kilometer, more than 300 kilometers missile, but China is not the member. So Russia sold S400 missiles of less than 300 kilometer through China, missiles to China. So this is how it happened. S400 missiles, as you all know, S400 is above 300, more than 300 kilometer is the range. It is S400 का range हमारा 400 kilometer है, and Russia sold China the same S400 with the less than 400 kilometer range, 300 kilometer range. Now, So this was all about Katsa Act. Oh, I hope you guys understood. If I made any mistakes, do comment down. Thank you.